Okay, before we start, I just want you guys to know that this is not a detailed tutorial. Good morning, you guys. I am going to be showing you guys how I am doing box braids over starter locks. These locks have been up maybe 5 days. I tried to wait till they got a little hard and more in place before I decided to place the box braids over them. So right now, I'm just moving some hair out of the way and I'm starting the box braid. As you can see, I used the Murray's wax edge control tamer and just put it on the lock itself, and I twisted it like a retwist almost, but not as perfect as a retwist. And I began to add the hair. As you can see, the lock and a string of hair is together, and then we have two strings of just braiding her. So it's 3 legs. One leg includes a lock, and then the other two is just braiding her. Then I switched my hand around if you couldn't notice, and I just flipped the whole braid around as well when I moved my hand around to make it all go to one place. And then I noticed that it actually did not. So now I'm just taking it back down and I'm starting over and just going forward from there. And each time I'm making sure that the string of hair with the lock is being tucked so that the lock does not come out of the braid. This is a great protective style. I didn't have to wait that long. I didn't have to wait for my locks to lock or, for them to be budding or anything like that. Like I said, this is just like 5 days of being twisted. So excuse my face. I'm watching TV at the same time as doing this. But it's pretty easy. I know it's not as detailed as it could be because I'm trying to hold the camera with my little stand. It's not a tripod, it's just like a little stand that I created for it so I can make this video. And I'm just gonna be braiding majority of the video, just showing you myself braiding and myself looking crazy watching TV. So I try to braid it all the way to the ends so that the braid does not unravel when I'm done. And it's easier to tie them, but I don't think I actually tied them because at the end of the day I actually added more hair to the ends to make them longer. Right here I'm just checking to make sure that it looks okay when I pull it up. And also I noticed that when you do box braids like with a foundation rather than loose hair, like for instance if you was to plait the hair first, or you know how some people use rubber bands and make little ponytails or like starter locks or whatever, two strand twists or anything like that, it makes it a little easier and it appears to be a little neater. The braids actually last longer because it's basically a protective style, two-way protective style. You got braids on top of braids, so you're just protecting everything. In so many ways. So right here, I'm just separating the hair. I ended up having to add more hair to this one. And when I go in to add the extra hair, I'm just literally getting like a little string. Like it may be like, like, like 5 little pieces of hair just being added. Like little strings of hair. Like that little amount makes a big difference. You don't want to add too much because then the braid can be bulky and bigger than the other one. So you just want to add like little strings of hair. Like I said, I'm going all the way to the root of the lock. And I twisted a little bit with the wax to give it a neater appearance. And I'm just braiding. I'm braiding. I start the braid off one way and then I finish it the opposite way. I would have to do a more detailed video to show you guys, probably on somebody else's head. But I noticed that the hair was a little small for that part and section. So I went in and I think I added more hair right here. And right now, as you can see, I'm just twisting it to get it as neat as possible. And yes, as y'all can see, my edges are very thin. They have been for a while. Um, it's hair in the front, and it's like her missing between my edges and like where my, I want to say where like the darker hair starts, like where the majority of the hair is. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it's hair on the outer part of my edges, but then it's like missing in the middle. I'm sure people has that problem. I'm not the only one. And my locks are longer than they appear. Obviously, you know, they're locks, so they do shrink. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's possible, ladies. If you want, you know, braids or anything, you like, well, I just got these. It's possible. All you gotta do is make sure that they're dry and stiff, and you can have a whole head of box braids. All right, so at this point, I'm just looking over the braids, trying to make sure that they're the same size, make sure that it's not lumpy and bumpy, make sure that they're flat. Yeah. So yeah, look at that. It's not the best. It's not the best. It could be better, but I'm not taking it down. And I'm just trying to see how it would look in a ponytail. Looks okay. Probably could have moved the camera up a little bit so you guys could see better, but you kind of get the picture. Yeah, it's nice. It's looking good. So now I'm just going to pull another one down, do the same routine. Put the little edge wax on there to smooth it out a little bit. Put it in the hair back. And yeah. So at this point, I'm at the back of my head. I did a few in the front, and then I just decided to go to the back. When I started my locks, I started them all crazy. I did it the way that I twist my hair. So for the right side, I did it to the right, and then for the left, I did it. Did I do it to the left? Yeah, for the left, I did it. No, I think I did it going towards the right. It's complicated on how to explain it, but when I twist, I'm going towards my face on the left side, and I'm going towards the back of my head on the right side, if that makes more sense. I'm not sure how to explain it, but yeah. And I'm showing you where the lock and the braiding hair meet. I'm showing you how I'm twisting it, like I'm literally twisting it so that it could be tucked. Boom. And I'm going to do that all the way to the end. As you can tell at the top a little bit, where that white mark is, that is the wax. That braid could have actually been a little closer to my scalp, but it is what it is. It's not that far away from the scalp. And it's just a protective style, and I'm doing it myself, and I'm watching TV. So my eyes look crazy, but I'm watching TV and looking at a mirror at the same time, plus trying to look at the phone. It's just a lot going on with my eyes. But as you can see, when I was telling about my edges, it's hair there, just thin. It's very thin, but it is hair there. And when I put a little water on it, it don't look as nappy as it look right now. Because right now, baby, it looks a mess. But hey, I was sitting at home just bored, decided to do this protective style because I don't want to keep wearing wigs. Because yes, I'm one of those people that have locks and decide to cover it up until it gets to a point where I like it. And I know that that's not how you're supposed to do locks and how you're supposed to enjoy your life journey. But my head is big, and I cannot do little locks. My head is too big for little small short locks. So yeah, and y'all, I should start a video on my lock journey. But at this point, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm going to keep them up because this is not my first set. The first couple sets that I did I started them with 2-strand twists, and I actually liked them. They were actually locking pretty fast, but I kept taking them down because I wanted to make sure that I had the right size that I would like and parting and stuff like that. And obviously, I didn't because I kept taking them down. So I decided this time I'm going to do the coil method, and that's what I did. So now we're just going to try this out and see how it works. So far, we're 5 days in, and they're looking all crazy. But the 2-strand twist actually worked pretty good. They were locking up pretty fast. The hair stays longer, so my hair didn't look as short. But it did shrink, but it's not as short as this. So right now I'm just going in. No, it does not hurt. It's just the way that I'm looking. I guess that's me concentrating. I'm not sure. I make crazy faces all the time. But yeah, as you can see, my dreads are just sticking up all over the place, looking all crazy. But it actually looks nice though. So I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy that I actually decided to record it because usually I'm just like, nah. But I do hair a lot. I need a tripod because I do other people's hair a lot. I do my own hair a lot, and I do like braids and wigs and quick weaves and just whatever. Anything you can name it, I do it. So yeah, thinking about bringing more hair videos into the picture. But yeah, I was tired of wearing that wig, so I was like, let me just get some box braids on top. Yeah, because I dare can't wear them out like this. Not. And then I don't plan on retwisting my hair a lot with these locks because I want them to be quite thick. I'm not sure if retwisting a lot makes them thin, or not retwisting them a lot make them thick. But I'm just gonna try it anyway and see. I noticed when I wasn't retwisting my starter locks, but actually I never did retwist my starter locks, and they were looking. My 2-strand twist locks, they were looking pretty thick. So yeah, at the end I'll probably insert pictures of my 2-strand twist locks, starter locks, and then I might insert these locks, and Now as you can see, I got quite a bit done. I'm happy with the results so far. They look all right. And here's the finished results. A head full of box braids. They are burgundy and black, like an ombre. And yeah, all did by me. I know it's a mess in the background, but hey, it is what it is. But we're here for hair. Check this hair out. But yeah, you guys, this is the hair. And like I said, I did not secure. All right, this is my hair in its loose natural state. I have 4C hair. This is my hair when I did the 2-strand twist locks, and it's just like a month of growth. This is when I tried the first set of coil locks. I did not like them, so here we are. This is the locks that I started just recently, and here are the braids up in a ball. Yeah, so I hope you guys like, and I hope you guys share and subscribe to my channel. Talk to you guys soon.